Okay.
Alistair was
You go set up a game. Like, that's fine.
Okay.
Alistair was good princess.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I
Lied to me.
did the Lucky say that he was leaving?
I don't know.
Well, they
Well,
left.
there's
They
a
were
seat for him
trying
if you want it.
Yeah, just put a traveler in there immediately, maybe. For the sake of wrecking.
I'll just leave the judge since that's what he was.
There's
I got so excited. I got my favorite woman.
Yeah, things happen. Let's hope that this game lasts a little bit longer. So, what can we do? Book of Vizier Harp. Sure, that works. Drunken Mutant. Oh, I got this berserk mold. Book a monk is a little bit cursed. I think I'll leave the monk out. Someone can be in, Pixie can be in. I think maybe I just put an ogre in instead. General Princess is fine with Puka. Player's also fine. Pharaoh's fun. And the steward. That's... Maybe we do this? No. Balloonist with Vizier is a little cursed. Cannibal. Sold. I think that's fine.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's my role. Okay. I was like, what the hell?
I don't even want to count that one.
Yeah, I was considering if I should just not, but I'm also like, this is very funny. So, does great things for stats, but hey, funny. So.
Hello.
Hello.
Your minions are James and Ozymandias.
Okay.
Your buffs are Balloonist, Monk, and Alchemist.
Okay.
Good luck.
Yep, thanks.
Bye. Hello.
Hello.
Ozymandias is your fellow minion, and Alistair is the demon.
Okay, Ozymandias is my minion, Alistair's demon.
Yes.
All right, thanks.
Good luck. And I'll get the book of choice. Hello, you here?
Yes.
Great. James is your other minion.
Great.
Alistair is the demon.
Great.
Please make a choice.
Let's make I don't know. Let's make let's just make it funny. Let's make Moonclaw mad at Stray.
Moonclaws is mad at Stray. All right, thank you.
Cheers. See ya.
Bye. I did not want an alchemist in this game. All right. Everest. Okay. Harpy. Hello.
Hi.
The Harpy will like you to be mad that Stray BM is evil.
Stray BM is evil.
Yep.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. So the reminder tokens are absurd. Hello.
Hello, hello.
So what do you want to be this time?
Vizier.
You want to be the Vizier again?
Yeah, of course. It worked out great last time. I was great for town.
Do I want to make you the Vizier again?
How do I cycle?
Nah, this time you can be, let's see. It can be the Serenovus.
Womp womp.
Who do you want to make mad?
Let's make Matilda mad that they're the Casali.
You cannot choose an evil character.
Damn it. I didn't think that I would have to think.
You could just make a random choice.
I was gonna pick Stray, but they're kinda mad at me right now, so I'm just gonna pick Matilda as the ogre.
Okay, thank you. Bye. Hello.
Hello.
The Serenovus thinks that you should be the ogre.
Wonderful.
Thank you. Bye. All right. Pixie. I could do Pixie General. I think it's useful and not that bad. Or I could do Pixie Princess, which is even funnier. Let's go with Pixie General. Hello. You hear me? I don't hear you. Is this working?
Am I working? I could
Yes.
hear you, but I knew.
Okay, cool.
You can probably tell by my name and plush teddy bear.
I was going to say that.
Control.
Pix the Pixie, that is very funny. A general isn't played.
Really, man?
Yep.
Really? Okay, thanks.
Bye. I don't know why that's bad. Like, the general gets so much bad rep. I think I'm just going to say it's neutral right now. Let's get the ogre pick first. Yeah. Hello.
Hey, boy, sir.
Who do you want to be friends with?
This is a hard choice. I think I think I'm going to choose Everett. No, I'm going to choose Matilda.
Okay.
Because they said they want to be evil. So if they're evil, I'll be evil with them.
All right, got it. Thank you. Okay, so the ogre is good. I think I'd just give good here. Because I don't want to signal that there's a Puka this early. Especially with a Pixie General. Hello there.
Hello, I have a quick question.
Yes.
The jinx is not full in my opinion. Not sure whose script this is. It says actually that Cannibal, by eating Princess, has to basically nominate and execute Princess for the demon not to kill. Why they cannot nominate any other player and execute them, and the demon would not act? Why? Why are you limiting their roles?
This is because the princess works upon execution. So if the cannibal eats the princess, they gain the ability of the princess at that point in time.
Correct. And
it's the only way for the cannibal to actually get the ability, because they have to make the nomination, which is part of what the princess ability requires, and they have to execute the princess so that their cannibal ability gives them the power of the princess. Does that make sense?
I'm lost. Oh, it doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm not following. What I'm saying, okay, the first day Princess nominated, they killed. The next day Princess was nominated, killed. Cannibal eats that princess. So my question is, if the princess was executed before, and the following night Cannibal wakes up and eats them, why can't they nominate another player, execute them, and even kill doesn't happen?
Because that is not the like when the cannibal if in that scenario the princess says nominated by someone else, like I don't know, the Amnesia on day 2, and they execute the princess, so the cannibal gains the princess ability. When they then nominate somebody else and that person is executed, that person overrides the ability that the cannibal has, so they no longer have the princess ability. That's why there is a jinx for these characters.
Okay, I'll try to follow how the game. Okay, am I evil or good?
You are evil. Alistair is the demon.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Good luck. Have we done everything now? I think we have. Just need to the steward ping. Steward ping. Matilda is fine, probably. We can also just keep the mutant. Mutant is fun. Hello.
Oh,
Erebus is good.
Erebus. Cool.
Yep.
Thank you.
Good luck. Savant information. The drunk is in play, or the ogre chose a good player. That works. Is that too much for day 1? The drunk is on the right side of the game. Yeah, keeps more words open. All right, now, good morning again. Let's see if we can get this game to day 2. James is the vizier. 6 minutes.
Son of a bitch. Okay, everybody, before you go, everybody tell Lilith that you are the ogre who chose Lilith. I would like every single player to tell Lilith that, but don't tell them that I said this. Thank you.
I'm the alchemist.
Oh, alchemist what?
I don't know, because Void is a stinky poo.
Okay.
I honestly don't know how to help town like this.
Hello.
You didn't tell me who's winning.
Oh, I am very sorry. I am very tired. Good is currently winning.
Thank you.
Bye. I'm amazed that I can still forget to wake players with the Night Order right in front of me. That happens. Alright, let's see.
You evil again, Matilda.
If I am, I don't know.
You're a marionette? What the fuck?
What do you think I am based on that claim?
Oh, you're an ogre.
Yeah.
Aww. Who did you pick?
Someone, not you.
Okay, as long as it's not me, that's fine.
Why would
I'm
you want me to do?
Lilith the ogre, and I picked him, but you know.
I'm gonna tell Liz I'm the ogre that didn't pick him.
The only ogre you did. I don't know if I want to tell you now, in case you are evil.
Well, realistically, I'm not gonna find out for a while because people don't trust those claims. But yeah.
I am the cannibal.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna go be eating some people.
Like,
wait.
What's the fucking chicken?
Cool. I'm the general. Good as winning.
I believe you. Joe, awesome.
Thank you.
Oh, hot claim with a funny story.
Okay.
So the war is over, but the general is still the general. I'm the general.
I'll hard claim to you. I am the monk.
You are the monk. That's crazy. Thanks.
Are we winning currently?
Yeah, we are slightly winning.
Alright, thanks.
Yeah. I found the reason you didn't want to give me Vizier Void. Stinky poo.
I couldn't possibly know what you're talking about.
You know. You couldn't deal with 2 Vizier announcements.
Good talk, Lewis. Goodbye.
Nice.
Yeah. I think if you are genuinely the good judge, then I think Stray is probably a good person to push it on.
Stray?
Given that I've heard information that they're a likely evil candidate.
I can do that to prove that I'm good.
But again,
can you do? Yeah.
Or the monk or the damsel.
Princess, monk, damsel. Okay. Sounds
Alright.
good.
Yep.
I'm gonna tell anyone else that I chose them. I did choose you. You don't have to tell me anything, but
Well, I'll tell you that I'm the actual ogre.
you're the ogre.
This
You
is so
know.
funny.
Okay. Did you pick me last night?
This is so
no,
funny.
didn't go last time. So I'm like, let's spread the love. Let's go somewhere else this time.
Okay. Interesting.
I wanted to, connect to someone I don't talk to like every fucking day. You know.
Okay. Okay, that's fine.
That's why I picked someone that I didn't have any games with as one of the minions.
Yeah, Scruffs, like, stop being friends with Matilda. You're talking to her every day. Like, wow, who likes friends?
Okay,
Ooh.
I need to recalculate because you're the real ogre. I need to be something else now. Okay, I guess I'm the Slayer now. Okay.
Well, good for you.
Goodbye. Hopefully we can still be friends. Bye.
That's so dumb.
I regret nothing about this conversation. It was great.
No, of course, never.
Lol.
Yay.
Yeah.
Okay.
would make sense.
You actually have done a couple good Slayer shots.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah. We should have mixed Sarah, man.
Night high.
That's what?
Make him mad as the ogre, obviously, because he's the ogre.
That's not gonna do anything.
Make him mad as a huntsman.
How does making people mad as a drunk work?
They have to say, "I I think I'm the monk, but I didn't protect this person last night, so clearly I must be the drunk. That's usually how it works. I believe that you can't obviously say you have the drunk token, but you can claim to say, like, my ability's not working, and here's why. That's how I know I'm drunk. That's how I would run it anyways. I mean, you can check Void Star.
Yeah, I can confirm that that is how I would run it.
A mutant just needs to not claim mutant.
If a mutant is mad as a mutant, they have to claim to be the mutant and just not claim any other outsider and hope.
Hello.
Hello.
Some info for you. The ogre is good, or the drunk is on the right side of the grimoire.
Ooh.
And the right side will be between Erebus and Pretty Lilith.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Like if the vizier is Void, how does vizier judge?
I cannot kill them during the day.
Okay, so I will clarify how I run public abilities in a moment. I'm going to put a 1-minute timer. This 1-minute timer is a timer for any psychopaths or other public abilities that wish to act before we open nominations. Once the nomination phase is open, abilities such as Vizier and Judge will be run as such. First, abilities of the resident players, then abilities of the travelers. So if the Vizier wishes to push through a nomination, they get to choose before the Judge. If the Vizier chooses to pass on their ability, then the Judge can choose to push the nomination through. I see some hands. I'll run through all of them. Alistair?
I'd like to claim Minion and guess Pierogi as the damsel.
Acknowledged. Erebus. Erebus, you're muted.
I'd like to claim Psychopath and kill Stray, Slayer and kill Stray, and Minion and claim that Stray is the damsel.
Okay, thank you very much. Ozzy.
Sorry, how do you run Damsel Self-Guesses Void Star?
I will not stop players from guessing themselves if they want to. That being said, I am of the opinion that players being pressured into making a guess to quotation marks prove themselves as good is not fun and also not in the design of the game. So if people start going around the circle and just saying we should all guess the damsel, then I'm going to let people do it, but I'm going to private message the minions and say, do you want that guess to count? And if they say no, then I will not count it. I will only count guesses that are made in earnest.
Okay, cool. That's not relevant because I claim Slayer and shoot Everest.
Alright, thank you very much. Pretty Lilith.
I claim Psychopath and kill James.
Okay. Pix.
I claim, choose a choice as an optional option.
Potato. Alright, nominations are open now.
I gotta say, that was a weird Psychopath kill, because it says they don't die during the day.
Yeah, we found that out last game too. We're like, oh, that doesn't work.
They could have killed, if they're Alchemist Psychopath, they could have killed someone else. I've seen the games where the Vizier was Alchemist. So
You literally told me to do it on James, though.
I double checked, it doesn't work apparently. Nothing can kill Vizier during the day.
Yeah.
Alistair.
I'd like to. Are nominations open?
Yes.
Okay, I'll nominate Moonclaws.
That's fine.
I heard that they're not a bad kill, and I might be the princess, so we should probably test this out.
Moonclaw's defense.
No, I'm just as sure go for it.
Okay, 7 votes.
Yep. Any other better princess names? We can do that afterwards. Also, I'm not the princess.
9 is enough.
Damn.
James.
Push it through.
Alright, Moonclaws is dead. Good night.
Okay.
If only all days were quicker than that.
That was super fast. I could have saved it.
No, from the way with Starfighter, I think the 0 happens first, and if that pushes it through, it just ends it, and you don't get to do anything. I think.
Yeah,
That's how I
you
understood it,
explained
at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If Vizier passes, then the judge can act.
Hello.
Hello.
Madness, madness.
Madness, madness. Let's make Awesome Man mad as the mutant.
Ozymandias?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Enjoy.
I will. Hello.
Howdy. I'd like to make Moonclaw mad that Stray Duck is evil.
Muko mad as Stray. Okay, got it. Also, the Serenovus would like you to be mad that you are the mutant.
Fascinating. How did that work? Because Alchemist is a bluff, right? Oh, is that
Don't know. Talk to your demon.
shenanigans? Holy shit. It's awesome. Cheers. See ya.
Thank you. Bye. Okay. That has ability. I think good is still winning, realistically. Hello.
Hello.
You are still mad that Stray is evil.
Oh, thank you.
Right? Do I just confirm Lilith here? I think I kind of have to, because Lilith needs to be mechanically good. Based on the fact that there are way too many minion abilities going around. So that is the most harmless thing I can do. Let me think. Night Order. Hello.
Hey.
I wake you to tell you Pretty Lilith.
Just Pretty Lilith? Okay.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
All right. I think this is gonna be complicated for evil. Let's see. Hello.
Hey.
Good is winning.
Oh, I'm at the general now.
You are? Good luck.
You didn't wake me to tell me that I'm the general.
Nope, but you have the ability now.
Okay, I'm gonna claim lieutenant then.
Yeah, bye. Fellow Alchemist is pretty devastating for an Alchemist well. So I need to water down the savant information because it's gonna be very damning. So I've heard Alistair bluffing Monk. Let me make something up. There's not a lot of choice. Stray could be the drunk, so I can give some false information that hints towards Stray being the drunk, I think. So that could be... Day 2, the Serenovus chose 2 townsfolk. Or... I cannot pass James as the Vizier. I don't, as the Alchemist rather. I don't think I could do something with Damsel. No, I can't do something with Damsel. I need a true statement. Can I give a sober and healthy chef one? I could. I could give it because it points to Scruff's. No. It points to Scruff's being evil only if the statement from day one is that Euchre's not good. Okay, let's see. Let's do. All the madness abilities are in play. Is that true? We have Pixie. We have Pixie. We have. We have Mutant, and we have an Alchemist Cernulus, which counts as an Alchemist ability. All madness abilities in play, or madness abilities are in play, or this is difficult. Lol. All madness abilities are in play, or sure, I'll do Silver and Health Chef 1. No, Chef 0. This needs to be false. I like that. Good morning, town. Everest has died. You have 5 minutes.
Just for the record, I was Sarah Mad yesterday. We have a Sarah Novus in play.
Interesting.
Yeah. So, not the ogre. No, I claimed that to people.
Okay.
Sarah Novus?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is this a Alex Sarah Novus claim or just a Sarah Novus claim?
Yes, Serenovus claim.
Typical
I
business.
didn't know what to do, so I was like, Matilda Ugo, sure. She'll have fun with that at least.
What the fuck is this guy? Okay. Oh. Well, sure.
I'm taking requests. Who should I Sarah Med next?
I mean, I think Sarah Manning James is the funniest thing.
Yeah, I thought so too.
The
But
claim
like,
of
no
the
one's
year,
gonna
like, yeah.
believe it. Like,
No, but who cares? It's funny.
okay, I'll do it for the fun.
Great.
And they have to act.
Hey, Void Stars want to officially break madness here. I'm the mutant. So sorry, I'm not breaking madness here. I want to claim mutant in front of you because I said I'd do that. I'm not breaking madness. I'm currently mad as mutant. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, you other. Lol, okay.
I'm the mutant. I'm the mutant. I'm the mutant. Hello? Are you the mutant? Because I'm the mutant.
But yeah, so hopefully.
And the first one?
The ogre is good.
Well, we have failed to locate an ogre because Mathilde is not.
I've had an ogre claim.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Yeah, thank you.
Doesn't want his info? Okay.
Not super
Oh,
useful for me to stick
sorry
around. I
for
didn't
lying
care for
for lying to you yesterday. I'm actually the Pixie General, and Everest is the General who died, and I gained general ability.
Oh, sweet.
on the
Okay,
body
so that's
slot.
confirmed. That's good.
Can I talk to Void
Yeah,
Star?
I'm okay if Void Star pops me here, I think, just so that way I can self-confirm, first of all. Second of all, we can start clearing some worlds.
Amazing.
As far as outsider count goes, because I'm the only
Chef, yes.
outsider I've heard of so far.
Not gonna not gonna claim actual
Yeah.
role to anyone else. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Stray is evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I talk to Void Star?
What's that?
Can I talk to Void?
Yeah, of course.
Hi, what's up? Hello? It's doing the thing again. I'm gone.
Where's Token?
Hey, I'm here. What's up? I don't hear you for some reason. Do you want to message me?
Can you now?
Oh, there you are. Okay, yes. Tell me.
I think my role is a tinker because I keep tinkering with my knife. Was it slightly good or was it very good?
Good is winning.
Very good. Is it?
Yep.
Thanks.
Good luck.
So we can start building outsider count worlds. Yeah.
But not quite.
Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hey, I'd like some advice.
You're not the fisherman.
I'm the savant.
The savant doesn't get advice.
Oh,
I'm
no,
poking at you. So you learn that all the madness abilities are in play, or a sober and healthy chef will learn a 0.
Ooh.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
I didn't mean to, whoopsies.
I also do that. It's completely fine.
It's fine. I think he's avoiding me today, I can't lie.
There's some fucking shenanigans going on in this town.
Why is he, have you had more? Have you had more?
Definitely.
No, I haven't had more.
Also like to hard claim your role to you?
Yeah, does anyone else want to tell me that they're my role?
I don't know what you're claiming, but yes, I'm your role.
Oh, wait, I'm also.
What do you mean? Why is
I told
everyone
you,
doing
you'd be
this?
the third person to tell me that you are my role.
Okay. 1 minute for any
Doesn't
public
believe it,
claims and shenanigans, and then we will open nominations. I'm also happy to take chats. Just raise your hand, and as long as your hand is up by the end of the 1 minute, I will get to you. Ozzy.
I'm the mutant.
Understood. Alistair.
I'd just like to apologize to any princess, if there is one in play, for not letting you use your ability. I was not the princess.
Pix.
Quick newspaper to all of town. Everest died, and I was a pixie who has been granted the general ability, which seems to suggest that Everest is a good general. Thanks.
Ozzy.
Oh, I took the nomination.
Okay, I'll take that when the timer runs. Pix, do you also want to make a nom?
I would like to claim a claim, choose a choice with an optional option.
Salad.
We're getting a full course meal.
Alright, Ozzy, you may nominate now.
I'd like to nominate Pretty.
But why?
Tell us why.
Because I'm a mutant. They are clearly evil. They're the evilest evil to ever evil, and super evil. I'm not gonna lie. So evil.
Lilith.
You should make your claim public.
Sounds like they are heart be mad at me. Not gonna lie.
They also claimed Serenovus in my chat with them, which is kind of crazy.
All right, majority
That's wild.
6. Lilith, your defense.
I have been defending this entire time.
All right,
Yes.
run it
Yeah,
then.
just vote for me.
I'm not hard with Matt. I do kind of think that Lilith is evil, though. Or exactly something else.
3 is not enough, James.
No.
Okay.
I would like to use my ability on this
Okay.
potential minion psychopath.
Pity days is executed and dies. Good night.
Sure. Thank you.
Do I play Rochambeau with them or?
No.
Oh my god.
I think that was a good call. Oh, Stray is getting the follow ability if she is sober. That's huge. Hello.
Okay. We've killed the Philo Alchemist. That's great. And they'll just be Serenovus for forever. Moonclaw's really not pushing hard. So let's I don't know. Why isn't Moonclaw pushing that straight? Crazy. Let's keep it where it is. I think it's still useful to disguise the Harpy. Keep it a Serenovus Vizier world. Moonclaw mad at straight, please. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Hello.
Hello.
The Harpy will still like you to be mad that Stray is evil.
Thank you.
There you go. The kills for evil have been very unfortunate. Just all outsiders. I really want to give some poison savant info. Hello.
Hey.
Would you like to use your ability?
What? Sure.
Okay, choose a character.
A character.
Yes.
Amnesiac. I don't know.
Got it. I'll be back for you later. Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
What the fuck do I do with that? Oh god. Cannibal philosopher amnesiac. That's a nightmare. It needs to be a one-night thing. Hmm. Should I just give some information? Ah. I feel like town already has a lot of information. They don't really need more, but I can't send tell them the mad players with or without context. So I like that idea, but I've given the savant information that all the madness roars are in play, and I'm concerned that this is going to wind up being too confirming for the madness abilities. So I think there's only 2 pixies in mad. It would basically end up being like a Stewart ping on picks, I suppose, and or on Ozzy. Yeah, the others are dead, so I'm not too fussed about them being confirmed. It's fine. But the Puka's gonna have to kill the Vizier at some point. I think. Yeah, the mutant is dying. Follow Emily. I don't really want to do something protective, I don't think, but oh, we have another suggestion. Let's see. What is it? Have the pick 2 players. Tomorrow's Savant info is about them. Oh, that's very funny. That's very funny. Sure, I can do that. Hello. Please pick 2 players. You're muted.
I'm muted. Yep. I'm gonna choose Scruffs and Ozymandias.
Okay, Scrouts and Ozymandias. Got it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Amni and Amni. Good picks. Yeah. So the Savant team for tomorrow is gonna be. Whoops. Day 3. I could do Scruffs is the demon, or Ozzy is a minion. I want to push the town to execute Scruffs, because it could help the demon sell the monk bluff. And it will help Ozzy stay alive for another day, but also it will probably get Ozzy killed later, which is fine. So, because I think like they're going to kill Scruffs as the demon candidate. There's a reason for pass. What pass? Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, so it like basically if they don't act on it tomorrow, then Scruffs dies. Yeah, I see that. Okay. Let's do then. At least one of the RPs picks neighbors an evil player. That's true. Okay. And the ogre is evil. We already gave the ogre is good on day 1, so I will do something different here. RP picks neighbor and evil. I like the statement about the RP. I miss that. What can I give for scraps that I haven't given already? Something about the ogre's friend, but false. Can we do the demon bluffs contain an outsider? I think we can. If Scruffs dies, there's still a world where he is a vigor kill the minion. The ogre friend is the drunk is in contrast with the statement that I gave on day 1-2, and also it still confirms Scruffs is good, kinda. So I think I'm going with that. I'll run with it. And if it's wrong, then it goes horribly wrong, and we don't care. Good morning, town. In the night, Airbus has light. For minutes. Whoop. If I forgot to wake you, good is still winning.
Okay, thanks.
Thank you.
Slightly winning or absolutely
Winning.
crushing?
Just winning.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Sense.
Everything. Nothing makes sense.
I hope you're an evil judge.
I am actually a good judge. I can explain why I killed you.
I honestly don't know if good just winning is still correct, but yeah. Yes, hi Minty. This is the release script for the princess. Oh, someone is using my special affiliate cat emojis. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. That's what I put them there for.
Or the ogre is good, or there's a drunk on the right side of the green.
Okay.
Yep. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah, let's stay here. Wanna
Sure.
tell me my information?
Of course. So, one of the players who was RP mad neighbors at least one evil player. Or the demon bluffs contain an outsider. Thank you.
Very interesting. Thank you.
Bye. I'm gonna be trying to follow Monclaws because I want to see if Monclaws is pushing on Stray. Otherwise, I am going to kill Stray today, I think.
It would be nice for the alchemist to come out of hiding. Not the alchemist, Jesus. The amnesiac.
I'm tempted to make my own princess script. Yeah, it's very fun. I made a script that's called, I think, the Royal Guard, and I based it entirely on death. So it's very BMR-like, and it puts emphasis on the princess being a protective character, a character that prevents death. And I think that's fun.
The Pixie General?
Yes, and I have been granted the general ability 2 nights ago, which hints at Everest being the general. So I have I have spoken to
Okay.
Everest and said, I know you're the general.
Okay.
I said I'm a Pixie General who have been granted the general ability. There's a possibility that I'm a drunk Pixie General. But I don't know how obscure a Void Star would have the sandwiches.
I think I might be the drunk on the right hand side of the grim. And
Cool.
this is Vigor Mortis.
Who are you, if not the drunk?
I will. I think Erebus is a Vigor killed minion.
Welcome back, town. This is your timer for public shenanigans. Feel free to raise your hands. Erebus.
Yeah, I was telling everybody that I was the philosopher. I lied about that. I am the mutant, like the actual true real mutant.
Ozzy.
I was Saramad yesterday as a mutant. We probably have another madness in play unless Pretty Little was exactly the Ceranovas, which they claimed. So.
Nine high.
Can I call for the exile of Pierogi?
I'll run nominations after the timer.
Okay.
I used my ability.
You're still a good vote, though.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, we can open noms now, so I will run this exile. Tell us why Purity should leave.
Pushing that through was, in my opinion, kind of suspicious. I don't think there is much else to say.
Defense.
Oh, I have 2 reasons to explain. First of all, when Ozymandias nominated Pretty, very few people actually voted, 3 people, unlike the day before yesterday on day 1. The second reason, Vizier not pushing this execution made me suspicious. And the third actual reason is that Pretty, Lily, they are in a soft double claims. These 3 reasons enough for me to push. I actually can even say whether I use my ability or not, I would eventually get executed or exiled. So I feel good that I did use my ability.
This is an exile vote. It will not expand your dead votes, and majority is 7.
Where's there evidence of a harpy?
5's not enough.
Okay, whatever. I was not harpy mad yesterday, just to clarify. I was Sarah mad. Anyways, I'd like to nominate 9 high.
That's fine.
I've heard of a balloonist who got 3 pings in a row that are all claiming town. And there are lots of worlds to build where that balloonist is drunk, be drunk, or poisoned, or pucka poisoned or something. But I think it's probably just easier if the person in the middle is a minion.
9 high. Defense.
Yeah, I'm just the savant. I will put my information in the chat. So.
Okay, I will run the vote in the meantime. 5 is the majority.
They hard came Uga to me, they
Oh yeah. Of course.
Okay. Oh, Vizier, push us through and confirm me. Push us through and confirm me. Push us through and confirm me. Do it. Do it. Do
One's
it.
not enough. James.
Confirm me.
No.
Confirm me.
Okay.
Boo. Boo. Coward.
Scruffs.
I'd like to nominate Alistair.
That's why.
Alistair took away the entire day, possible princess proc and other things by claiming to be the princess and getting Moonklaus executed. And then as soon as Moonklaus was executed, saying, I'm not really the princess. To me, that felt like just an evil play by a disposable minion. So let's dispose of the minion.
Alistair, defense.
I would say during the nomination, that I was probably not the princess, and I didn't say I was definitely the princess. I don't think I'm the best kill or particularly good cannibal food, but it's not the worst, I guess.
Okay, majority is fine.
I'm using my dead vote.
You must think you must be really good because you did force a day one execution really fast.
Hmm.
3 is not enough.
I didn't think,
James.
I didn't think it would go there.
Matter.
No.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Interesting.
That was so hard.
What's the evidence of the harpy? Just a
Guess day 2 savant info.
Also, just
all madness. Right.
vibes.
So that means that the Sarah and the that'd be an alchemist harpy, right? Or an alchemist Sarah. Pretty worthy the alchemist.
Yep.
Oh, well, that's tough.
Yeah, that's why I didn't vote for Lilith Israel, because that just read very alchemisty.
Yeah, I mean, I was already stinky poo.
So nobody's on the block. I think we should execute, guys.
I think there's.
Because Ozzy did the same thing as Alistair day 2.
Okay, we are on 8, so.
Right, so we're just gonna do it now. Okay.
We need cannibal, no? Food, if there is a cannibal.
I'm Harpy mad. It's Stray.
It's straight. What are you saying?
9 high, did you want to do anything? I saw your head.
No.
Alright, Stray is dead. Good night.
Breaking Heart of Madness, yeah.
Great, yay, thanks.
Yeah.
I don't know if Pierogi is actually a good judge anymore.
Hello.
Okay, Scruff's at 9 high.
Scruffs is mad at 9 high. Got it. Thank you.
Yep.
Right.
Chill. Thanks.
Didn't have enough votes. 3 people.
We had 5.
Four.
We had 4. 5
We
with
need
you.
5.
And you never put your hand up.
No, I only saw 3 votes.
It was Stray, Mathilde, the 9 high Scruffs, and me.
Hello.
Hello.
The Harpy will like you to be mad that 9 high is evil.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye. So many tokens. Alright, I'm going to actually not forget to wake anyone tonight. I'm going to buy the book, 100% buy the book. The book has poison in the savant, so I'm gonna make up some savant information later. Okay, I think right now is more towards neutral. Good still has 3 good nominations. 9 high is going to die. Tomorrow is going to be the decisive day for the good team. So my judgment is neutral because there is some hit on the demon. I don't think anyone suspects Matilda. I don't think anyone suspects Pix. So by process of elimination, I think they're going to eventually look at Alistair. That is my judgment. Oh, is Pix offline? Let's send them a card. You're the drunk and all your previous info was true. You're the drunk, all your previous info was false. Oh, that's amazing. That is very, very funny. That is funny. I am a bit scared that it's gonna point to Puka too hard. So I think I want to give something that validates Alistair's bluff. So let's give Alistair is bluffing Monk. If they're still going with what I heard from the first few chats. Or Balloonist, possibly. I'm putting down Monk. I'm happy to also do something about Balloonist, though. I'll send him a card. Okay, still claiming Monk. Good. I think I'm going to say the Monk has protected the droids on the player at least once. Or and something very obviously false. The damsel is alive. It's going to look very, very false later, which is fine. I just want the 9 high to sweat a little. I think that's decent. That works. Okay, cool. Thank you for your help, Ibiza. Let's go. Did they do everything? Yes, I think so.
Which night?
Good morning, town. In the night, Scruffs has died. You have 2 minutes.
Makes sense. Yeah. Because if the Savant is telling the truth, then we never kill Strux or Pig. Right. So unless Pix is exactly a demon who's seeing confirmation chain.
I will point out, Ozzy, you were specifically saying that I was confirmed as outsider at the beginning. That really felt like you were directing a kill there. Probably
What do you mean?
that high.
No, I mean from the Savant info. Okay, fine. You should execute
Right. If
whatever.
that player is in the
Well, I can't.
party, then yeah, there are literally 2 demon candidates on the board.
Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna talk to the people I trust. My pings. Next ping is James. So unless you're
So
okay, my next
what
ping
are
was
all the
James.
pings?
So
Can I have all of
yeah.
them?
Pix, 9 high, you, James. So unless you're exactly the demon, which I guess is a world, then I think you're
I'm
probably...
not. At this point, when the cannibal is dead, I'm also just gonna out. I'm the princess that did nothing because I was Sarah the first day. I was hoping
shit,
for the cannibal thing to go off, but it didn't because the cannibal is now dead.
Yeah, okay. In that case, the remaining demon candidate claimed that there was a damsel in play on.
Hello. So some information for you. The monk has protected at least one player that at one point was Droysund. This includes the drunk character. Or the damsel is alive.
Oh. Okay.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Bye.
I think they said either good or evil was winning. I don't know. I'm just fed up.
Hi, Void.
So
Hello.
I'm just yeah.
Just dead council.
Yeah, you can leave. Don't worry.
Yeah, I died on night 1. I've got it worse than you guys.
Oh, what a shame! I apparently got flippin' Harpy killed for no reason by a dead player. Like, what the hell?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh no, not at all.
Goodbye.
So
I have.
Then picks the info basically only clears picks as being evil, right? And that's sus to me to particularly paint picks as good from Nine
Yeah,
High, who is evil.
Yeah, I will just say that I had either Matilda or Alistair as the last 2 demon candidates. If you trust Matilda as princess,
Well,
then we just kill Alistair.
My info does not clear Matilda as being the princess, right? My info.
Yeah.
I'm addicted to it.
Yep.
All right, let me quickly put the 1-minute timer for shenanigans. There we go. I will go clockwise just because I've not followed them at all. Ozzy.
Yeah, so I'm the balloonist. I've outed my pings to people I trust. I think Nine High's probably evil or the evil ogre in this game.
Okay, Matilda.
Hi, I was your princess, who was so mad day 1 and therefore didn't get to out and do anything. And then now the cannibal's dead, so yep, I'm useless. Hi.
Everest.
Could I ask the cannibal who they got for their steward ping when Moonclaws was eliminated?
They got me. It's in the public.
Pretty Lilith's the the Philo Alceramus Novus, which
Oh, it's Philo
Ozymandias,
too?
Yeah.
which Ozymandias got executed day 2, which James helped. Right? No, Pierogi helped, but
Yeah.
because Pretty Lilith's an evil. It's definitely Ozymandias, Alistair, and Nine High. 2 of them.
9 High.
Yeah, my information is that the monk picked a player who is poisoned or something that I won't share at the moment.
My ping last night was James. I don't think that James could be Droysand unless it's a Pucka killing a Vizier.
All right,
So,
we'll open
I have
nominations.
this proposal, guys. Travelers can only be exiled, not executed, right?
Yeah.
If the princess was real, I was trying to propose to execute me, and there's no death from the demon.
Princess only works day 1.
Yeah, it's only day 1. So what happens during my day 1, it doesn't really,
Oh, day
I
one,
don't
my
get to do anything, yeah.
Okay.
The reason why the Princess Day 1 class is so amazing.
If
Well-
I am the drunk, then my pings are meaningless. If I'm not the drunk and Nine High is evil, then Nine High's info that clears picks pretty strongly is sus to me. But I don't know. Anyways, go ahead, Mukla. Yeah.
McCloss.
I would like to say that for me, the savant information given by 9 High also is information that they would be able to bluff as the Harpy.
Alistair.
I'll just nominate myself.
Why have you done this?
Not very important. I can just die. People think I'm suspicious. I'm not the demon, but if you want to go for this, today's probably better than final 3.
All right, majority is 4.
Okay.
4 is
Thank
enough.
you.
Okay.
Thank you, Lilith.
James.
No.
All right.
Interesting. Okay.
So who's then Harpy mad at who?
Could someone nominate the Nine High for me? He is also evil.
Sure. Ozzy nominates Nine High.
No, because then they're gonna live.
Okay, Ozzy nominates 9 High. Tell us why.
He passed the Scruffs.
Scruffs.
I
Accused.
believe that Nine High. I believe that Nine High is evil. Unfortunately, I can't vote on this, but he is definitely worth executing today.
9 High defense.
If we can't execute Alistair.
After spending 3 dead votes?
Not evil.
This makes no sense.
Well,
Let's
I-
let Nine High have his defense, please. Nine High.
sorry, yeah.
No, that was basically it. I'm not evil. I am the savant. I share my information. I think Ozzy's either the drunk. Yeah, I think he's just the drunk.
Okay. For
My
ties.
pertinent is
Yes.
quick pertinent. So we know that Savant is pretty much outed since day 2 and day 3 clearly for everyone. Why are they
Yeah.
still alive?
Right.
Yeah.
Because people are pushing that he's evil.
For ties, 5 dice. Randy count.
I mean, Alistair's the demon, but 9 might go. If we wanted to just kill the minion and let the
Thanks,
demon
Will,
live,
for
we should
this.
vote on it.
If a gold
Only needs
votes,
one good
Seer
vote.
will push it through and lift it off the demon.
Well, they can test now.
2 is not enough, James.
No.
9 High.
I'd like to call for the exile of Pierogi.
Tell us what.
Evil.
Pierogi defense.
I'm good.
Okay, majority is still 7. This is an exile. It does not spend
I'm
death
happy
votes.
to go, guys. That's fine.
Tasa
People,
at some point.
people asked me to put Alistair on the block. I did put them on the blocks.
Fox is definitely evil, by the way.
Why are you still alive, Savant? Oh, that's Savant day 1. Day 2, I'm sorry.
It is enough.
Because I'm a block.
Pierogi is exiled.
Yeah.
Tough. Tough.
9 High.
I nominate Ozzy.
Tell us why.
I think they're either the drunk or they're. To be honest, I don't think they're the demon. Never mind.
Ozzy defense.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather not send on a self now, and my info's out there, so I'm fine to go now. I've cleared in my world at least one person who's still alive, not 9 High, who I'm pretty sure is just evil here. Yeah. I don't know. You can run it.
Okay. For ties, 5 dice.
Fine. I'd rather not want to final 3 off self mom, because I don't believe that.
0 is not enough.
James, are you going to nominate today?
No.
Nominate yourself, bitch.
You need to save your demon, come on.
Yeah, you need to save me.
There's just no panic here. I think that we've missed. I'd rather have killed 9 High, or Pix, frankly.
No, I think this is it.
You.
Yeah.
If I am a demon, I am either demon with Everest or just lucky.
Yeah.
Like it required 3 dead votes to get this.
Alistair is executed. Alistair dies. And so does 9 High.
What were those rancid social reads? No!
Yeah, I think this was a little rough for the evil team, but I honestly have no idea what else I could have done. Let's go through it. I'm happy to take some feedback. So it all started when Scruffs the Ogre chose Mathilda was the princess, who was Philosopher Alchemist Cernovus Mad as the Ogre by Pretty Lilith. So when Scruffs and Mathilda entered the chat, Mathilda just went, well, you can't be my ogre because I'm the ogre. And that conversation was just really, really funny. Pretty Lilith wanted to be the vizier again. I was not gonna let that happen because you had an actual vizier.
And then I said, or psychopath.
Yes, but like, look at this grimoire and then tell me in earnest if I could have given you the psychopath ability and it being balanced.
So instead you gave
What
me
else?
shit.
There was a steward, Moonclaws, who learned that Erebus the mutant was good. Stray BM the cannibal ate Moonclaws, and at that point, I gave Pretty Lilith as the steward ping because I thought that there being 3 minion abilities in play, with Alchemist being one of the bluffs, was eventually going to fall on one of the people claiming to have minion abilities lying. So, considering Pretty Lilith's position, I believe that that was probably the most harmless ping to receive because I expected Pretty Lilith to eventually be executed. So I went with that. The fact that there was another
same
chain.
day, though. Jesus.
Well, also because it's Pretty Lilith, right? So you're not gonna trust him, even if I give you information that he is good. He's claiming Cerenovus.
Immediately executed after it. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
Oh
We had the general who learned correctly that good was winning on the first night, even though they were Puck poisoned. This is because I did not want to give Puck way too early. Unfortunately for the Puck, most of their picks were outsiders, so I didn't really have many opportunities to sow misinformation at all.
Shucks.
This is also why the Pixie general, that is very funny too, mostly learned that good was winning up until last night when I gave neutral. The reason why I gave neutral, even though there were still a lot of players alive, is that based on my assessment on the game state, it was kind of closing in on Alistair and or Ozzy the Harpy being evil. So I believe that if Town continued in that direction, they would have probably won. And it looks like that was right. So, Purely is the evil judge who sent it on Pretty Lilith. I think that was a pretty good choice. Pretty Lilith was never going to be a demon candidate in the long run. And he removed the madness that on that day, ironically, was on Ozymandias as the mutant. So I think it was a pretty decent use of the judge ability. And then we had 9 High, the good savant, who got some information about outsiders. Either the ogre is good or the drunk is on the right side of the grim. Day 2, all madness abilities are in play, or sober and healthy chef will get a 0. That is false because, as you can see, the evil traveler is next to a minion. Day 3, at least one of the players chosen by the Harpy or who was Harpy mad, don't remember the wording, is evil, or the demon buffs contain an outsider. This was meant to frame Erebus or Scruffs as a possible bigger killed minion. And on day 4, I gave the monk protected the Droison player at least once, or the damsel is alive, which was eventually going to be resolved as false, but I just wanted 9 High to sweat a little bit. You were poisoned. And that is it. So yeah, it's mostly a shame because I couldn't really do anything with the poisoning. It went to rolls that didn't matter.
No, happens. I think I should have made 9 High mad at me on that last day and hoped to bait the vote to avoid Harpy madness so that we could Vizier slam. Right, like it was just basically an unwinnable situation at that point. I was like, no.
Did you know the Scruffs was dying that night?
Yeah, right.
Okay, you did.
Because I didn't. We didn't coordinate it. So I
yeah, that's fair.
Accidentally made Scruffs mad.
I really hoped 9 High was the minion. They private messaged me going, I think there's a damsel in play, and I went, yeah, it's Matilda.
I mean, sort of.
Yeah.
She is kind of a damsel, kind of.
It's the kind of vibe, yeah. That, yeah.